Can you hear me okay? Let me know. Because what I'm going to do is I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me fine. Because I want to make sure these mics are working fine. Can you hear me? If you can just let me know in the chat box. I know it's going to take a while for it to come through. Excellent. You can hear me. Woo, woo, woo. Yay, let's do this. I'm going to go back again. Okay. Right. So Build Your CEO Muscles, episode 8, how to manage staffing and workforce issues. We are really excited because we've got the event that starts at 7 p.m. tonight. And this is the 3-day challenge, Unlock the Vault. I am so excited. We've got some amazing speakers coming on, and it's something that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss it because we are going to give you some really good gems in this, and I want you to really be present as well. So back on to episode 8, which is what we do every week on a Wednesday at 3 p.m. That will still continue. The trainings will still continue every single week, whether we've got special events on or not, okay? So this episode 8 is about how to manage staffing workforce issues as well. And when you're looking at managing your staffing and any workforce issues, you will need to be aware of some of the things that you need to be able to do. Now, some of you may not have gone through this yet. Some of you may be managing a team of hundreds of staff members, or possibly you've hired a manager to do this for you because you're the CEO. You don't want to be working in your business. You want to be working on top of your business. So this will also help you support your manager in their role as well. So managing staffing involves overseeing the recruitment, hiring, training, and scheduling, and the performance of employees. I'm going to give you some tips on how to effectively manage your staff. Like I said, tonight at 7 p.m. is the Unlock the Vault, the 3-day challenge, the Business Healthcare Summit. We have got some amazing speakers lined up. You are going to be blown away. We've got so much to give you, and we're giving away a lot. So do register. If you haven't done so, register so that you are able to attend the event here live on Facebook. So back to the CEO, episode 8, how to manage staffing and workforce issues. You want to develop a staffing plan. Start by assessing your staffing needs, including the numbers of your employees, the skills and experience that's required, and the desired schedule. Develop a plan to fill gaps in staffing and ensure that you have the right mix of skill and experience to meet your business needs. You need to have staff members that can deal with different levels. So if you've got a client that is a low level need, for example, then you've got staff members that may only be able to deliver that service to someone with low level needs. You've also got staff that are medium to high, where the specialisms and the qualifications and the training is more expertise. They've got the experience as well as the qualification to do the to deliver the care. So you've got staff that are at different levels. Sometimes you may want staff to be at all levels so that you're meeting all of the needs of the service, because someone goes off sick, you've then got to look at covering that need, which is higher level. And if you've got a lower level staff member that doesn't know how to deliver a service at a higher level, then it could cause a problem for you in your agency, for example. Hi, everyone. Let me know that you are listening. And please don't use the @everyone, because we need that for tonight. So please be careful. And this is to my team, okay? So let's get back onto this. So you need to develop a staffing plan. You want to look at recruiting and hiring the right people. So when you're recruiting, you need to create a job description that accurately reflects the skills and experience needed and advertise the position on various channels. So you need to look at, you want to make sure that you hire the right person, because if they're working in a children's home, for example, there's a lot of activity that would need to be going on. If someone is used to just doing nights and not used to being working during the day, for example, it needs to fit the person that you are looking to take on, but it also needs to fit the organization's goal so that you're providing the best service for the individuals that need that care. Just drink my water. So you want to schedule and manage employees' time, schedule employees based on the skills and availability to ensure that they have the resources and equipment to do their job effectively. You want to monitor their attendance, performance, and address any issues that arise. It's important to do that because if you leave things, then things can get out of hand, and then it'll be like, well, why didn't you tell me in the beginning? Okay, if you've noticed it, this happened more than once, then why did you not mention it? You should mention it from the first go as well. So you want to provide ongoing training and support. We need to support the staff members that are working for the organization, because they can become very tired, that they can become burnt out, they may feel undervalued, they don't feel that you are respecting them, they may feel possibly that basically that they haven't got anyone to turn to if they're feeling that there's an issue. So they want to be able to feel that you're approachable so that they can speak to you, so that you can provide them with training programs, mentor them, coach them. Oops, sorry. Covering that need, which is higher. Let's stop that for a moment. The live just started talking to me. So you want to be able to mentor and coach your staff members. They need that within your organization. So who is that going to be? The manager or the HR department? Who is going to be like the mentor and the person that they can come to, for example, to coach, for you to coach them and support them? Software, you need software to help senior staff manage the schedule and to ensure that staff are properly trained and equipped to provide high quality care. So this is one of the software here, which is really good. It's called the Mantanol.com, for example, and it really is good. Even Tesco's, all of the big firms are using it. Okay, so this really helps. The website link is here, which is Mentatol.com. Okay, have a look at this, book a demonstration, see what it is that they can offer. And this is a AI recruitment software designed to source and hire faster, tailored for HR teams, recruitment agency, and headhunters. This is absolutely brilliant. It is good. Okay, you can message candidates. You know, they've got an appointment, you send them the appointment, the time, it's all scheduled for you. So you, as the manager, can do what you need to do, because you're doing 360 of everything. It can be quite exhausting. So even as a business owner, this is something that is really good when it comes to hiring staff, because you are hiring staff on a regular basis in the healthcare industry, because there's a high turnover, as well as you're recruiting continuously to increase so that you can get more contracts. So do look at these types of systems. I know AI is like new to people and it's scary, but you know, for recruiting side of things, it works really well. So evaluate, provide feedback regularly to your employees, performance, and provide feedback, both positive and constructive. This can help the employee understand how they can improve and contribute to the success of your business. It's important, your manager as well. All of this needs to work hand in hand. You need to make sure that you are hiring staff members that are in alignment with your goals and your vision for the company. You want to make sure that your manager is also in alignment with your goals for the company. You want to increase your company to 4 million, 10 million, for example. It needs to be stated, and it needs to be stated how this is going to be done, and that it needs to be in agreement. When I say in agreement, that the staff members that come into your organization understand that that is the goal, that you are constantly increasing your company so that you can serve the community in an effective way. For example, I've just got a message. So you really do, because sometimes when you get staff members, you've taken them on, they're there just to really get their wage. No, I understand that, but they've got to be passionate. They've got to be caring. They've got to be passionate and understand that your company is there to grow and to be the best that it can be, so that you can best serve people. Okay. You don't want staff or managers, for example, that don't want your company to grow, but are not looking at the recruitment. Because I'm not saying that, the staff members have to go out and be covering 100 hours a week. No, they're covering the hours that they can cover. And yes, there's going to be times where there's going to be some overtime. Okay. That's because you're growing. So as you're growing, you're recruiting as well. And this is why you recruit every single week, so that your company can grow, and you spread the hours amount around all of the staff members, so it's equal. Okay, rather than it be top heavy where someone's doing 90 hours a week and one person doing a lot less, when really they could do a bit more. But it all depends on the skill set, and that's why it's important to hire and keep being aggressive with your recruitment, taking on more staff. But the staff that you have, the managers, the seniors, have to understand that the company needs to grow. This is your goals, your aims and objectives. You want your company to grow, not stay stagnant. Okay, so make sure that your staff are in alignment with your company's goals and visions. Mission. So plan for turnover. Plan for employee turnover by maintaining a pipeline of potential candidates and ensuring that their key roles are cross-trained, and recruit weekly. So when I say this, you want to make sure that when you're hiring staff or interviewing them, that you have a list of candidates that are wanting positions with your organization and you wasn't able to take them on at the time. And you can now, because you've got vacancies coming up. Always reach out to them and say, hey, you're still available? Excellent. I'll keep you on the books. I'm looking for work for you. This is going to come up in a couple of weeks' time. Is that good for you? That type of thing. Effective staffing management requires ongoing attention to the needs of the business and employees. By developing a clear plan, recruiting and hiring the right people, providing ongoing training and support, and regularly evaluating performance, you can effectively manage staffing to ensure the success of the business. Is everyone resonating with this? With what I'm saying? This is about making sure that you're looking at all of the needs of your business. And this is part of the management. If you're supporting a manager in their role, then you need to be aware of all of these things as a business owner. Even though you're not doing it, you still need to know what's involved. Like with me, I do things, so I know what's involved. I know how long things take. I know how hard things are. I know how easy things are. And then you're able to train your team, but also you're able to support them in their role. If there's something they're not sure about, you can easily support them and not say, oh, just get on with it, because that's not good leadership, for example. So hold your weekly meetings, discuss the clients, and just make sure that the manager is doing their job effectively, you don't have to meet with them every day. Once a week is fine, or once every 2 weeks. I would do once a week because that's how I am. And then that way you're able to support them if they've got any issues. Now the section on workforce issues. Is this resonating with everyone? If you can give me a yes in the chat box, that would be great. Yeah, I'm doing this afternoon for the week 8, and this is to Claire. And then I'm also doing this evening, which is Unlock the Vault. So please make sure that you do come back for that as well. But this is management and workforce issues. So let's continue. So just give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that you are there so that I know to deliver a service that you can. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. Let me just go back to mine. Excellent. So workforce issues, because it's going to happen sooner or later. It will happen. And I'm not being a pessimistic. It happens. It happens for whatever reason. But we also need to know how to cope when this happens, when it arises, okay? So recruitment and retention, difficulty attracting and hiring qualified candidates, as well as retaining existing employees. Sometimes this can be hard. It depends on the location of where you are. Sometimes it's running smoothly, you're hiring the right candidates. And then sometimes you may hit a roadblock where there's no quality candidates available, not enough quality candidates available for whatever reason. And also trying to retain your existing employees where they don't go off and work with someone else, that can be difficult as well. So it's trying to have that equilibrium where you're recruiting, and this is why the weekly recruiting, you don't just wait until you need staff. You got to recruit. It is a circle. You've got to keep recruiting every single week. And you've got to keep growing and looking for contracts every single week for your business. This is you as the owner. You've got to keep increasing your business. Someone's saying yes, excellent. So I hope this is resonating, because you've got staff coming in and sometimes you've got staff coming out the door. So you've got to have that equal, because you don't want to just be like this and you're working at this level 1 week and then 1 minute you're at that level. You've got to keep above average. You've got to keep recruiting so that when people go off sick, you've got plenty of staff pool to draw in to cover the shift, so that you keep growing your business. Otherwise your business will be stagnant. I've seen quite a lot with some clients that they are doing really well, don't get me wrong, but they're still staying at, say, 4 million or 5 million. They're not growing, and yet they've been at 4 million for years, for example. So you always want to grow your business by a minimum of 25% a year. That is where it is 25 to 30% a year. That's where it's manageable. Sometimes people grow too fast, where they boom, 50% have grown really fast. And then you've got to think about the financials there. You know, where are you getting the money from to pay your staff weekly, for example? Some of you may be paying them monthly or every 2 weeks, but you've got to make sure that all of these things work well together. It's a well-oiled machine, for example. So training and developing, ensuring employees have the skills and the knowledge needed to perform their job effectively. Keep training them, keep doing your updates, keep making sure that the training is being done continuously. And any specialist training that you're doing, that needs to be continuous as well, so that you can keep that level of high needs care, for example. Staff have to be trained on a regular basis for this as well. So providing opportunities for career growth, and development. You may want to offer a staff member who is a carer, for example, to be a senior carer or to be in control of a particular department, for example, to be in control of spot checks in the community. You know, look at developing your staff at all times. Workforce diversity, creating a diverse and inclusive workforce that reflects the community that you live in. And this is what clients need as well. So think about that as well. So look at creating and recruiting as well for the community. And you can even be specialized in this as well in your community. So it makes you the #1 go-to expert. Like for me, many years ago in Nottingham, when I had my care home, I said that I specialize in African Caribbean care home. I was full just like that the next day. But I did my research first. I looked at the need of where the community is, where there was a shortage of homes, and I set up a home in that location to meet the community's needs. Because what happened was that people living in that community, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, it was diversity, but there was also, everyone was welcome. Okay, so there was no stopping anyone from coming into the home, for example. But what I did is I looked at how many homes were in that location, and there was 2, and they were really large homes. And I mean large, you know, they were government run homes, very big, large. There was no small home from home approach. And I saw that there was a need there. So I opened up the smaller homes, and people in that community moved in that needed care, of course, moved in to that home rather than going into the bigger homes. I even had people from the bigger homes that were in the bigger homes wanting to move into my smaller home because it was in their community and they could still see things. You know, they could sit in the lounge and they could look outside and see people walking around and go, oh, I know them. So think about your community. Think about what a community needs and provide them with that service that's lacking. That's where you get quickly, you can get full. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be on your doorstep because you're not the one delivering the care. So find and look and see where the need is and match that need. I hope everyone's understanding what I'm saying to them. Just drank my water with lemon. So relations, managing relationships with employee unions. Well, some of you may have some employees that are in unions. Okay, so just think about that because everyone is welcome. So work-life balance, providing employees with flexibility and support needed to maintain a healthy work-life balance. What's the reason why we go to work? Yes, to feed ourselves, to provide a roof over our head, for our home and for our family. So they must be taken into consideration as well. You could even have, like, for example, you know, bring your children to work day, for example, niece or friend or whatever. You know, there's different things that you can do to build that relationship up with your employees. For example, my phone's gone a bit funny, so I hope I'm not freezing on you. I'll put that back on again. Excellent. There we go. So work-life balance is really important for the team, for your staff members, as well as your manager. Hamper them, give them pamper days. Let them go off for the day. And, you know, if they've worked really hard for you, done like loads of hours, treat them, give them like a hamper basket, give them, a pamper day where they go away for the day and be treated like a queen or king for the day. Yeah, do things like that, or box of chocolates, something to make them feel good. And the work-life balance is good, where you get them to go for the day for pampering, massage, etc. And it's just so relieving for them to be able to have that, and they feel that they're getting that work-life balance, especially if they've got a lot of hours to cover coming up. Then you can either do it beforehand or after, just to give them a little treat. And especially your manager, look after them, let them once a month, treat them for Indian head massage or whatever, and let them, unwind and de-stress, because, they do work really hard. So performance management, you need to be setting expectations and monitoring employee performance to ensure that goals are being met and issues are being addressed in a timely manner. Now, when I said on the previous slide about, just taking time out, you as a CEO need to do that as well, because you're working hard in your business, on your business. So you need to also have that work-life balance. You need to have that business quality of life. You need to treat yourself and just go away for the day so that you can unwind and just think about you for a change, because you're important, because you're the driving force. The reason why your business is up and running is because of you. So you must take time out for you, no matter what. We tend to be running our business, we're really busy, hectic in our business, but we're not taking time to unwind for ourselves. And that's important, so that you can come back strong on Monday morning, for example. Okay, so like I said, making sure you're addressing things in a timely manner, and that way you're going to feel confident. You're not letting things go and add up, and then it's like one big explosion, for example. Compliance. Ensure that the company is compliant with all the labor laws and regulations, including any issues related to wages, hours, and working conditions. Okay, your manager is the one that's facing all of the, they're like the front line, really. They're facing all of these issues. So you need to be able to support your manager in order for you to also be compliant as well as the business owner. So staffing ratios, ensuring that staffing levels are sufficient to provide the quality care and to meet patient needs or service users' needs, which can be difficult given the high demand for care and the need for 24/7 staffing. Okay, you need to ensure that the organization that you're supporting is able to have the staff members available, so that it's taking the pressure off of them. That's the whole reason why you've got your agencies, for example, that you're there to support the care manager, so they're not stressed. So look at the outcomes that you want to provide for your organization for the care manager. You want them not to be stressed. You want to support them in the shortages that they have, by you being aware of what shortages that is predictable, that you can help them with, as well as the short-term needs. You want to look at this in a long-term need way. The outcome for that care manager is that you want to reduce the stress that they're going through by providing them with quality staff, and also that the staff members that they have within the organization aren't feeling burnt out as well. So it's a win-win situation for all, for your agency and for the care manager and for the provider of the care home, for example, or NHS, and also for the staff members within that organization. Okay, I know sometimes in the hospitals, they can feel that the agency staff are taking over, but at the end of the day, you're there to provide a service. You're not there to be liked. You're there to provide the best quality services. If you are a permanent member of staff member working alongside of them that's just come in, okay? Just drink my water here. So burnout and stress. Care work can be emotionally and physically demanding, which can lead to high levels of stress and burnout amongst care workers, as well as the care manager. Care manager has got so much burden on their shoulders. They've got legal issues that could be facing if the care's not done right. They could lose their job. They could be facing court cases because of it. So just think, as the provider, you need to be there to support the care manager in their role, because they're dealing with so much. They have to deal with so much. It's not just about rostering. It's about the patient safety. It's about their safety. It's about the staff safety, because the staff safety is important, as well as the patient, as well as the care managers, as well as the business, the safety of the business, because if that fails, then it affects your business. So this is why it's important that you support the manager in their role. Don't just leave them to get on with it. You know, just once a week, have a meeting with them. Take them out for lunch. You know, do something for all of the staff members. You know, just say, hey, you know what? You're going to get a takeaway, for example. Or take the care manager out for lunch. Have your meeting in a nice setting. And they can talk to you about them, not about the clients, but about them. How are they feeling? Is there anything that you can help them with? Do they need any extra resources, for example, to help them to cope with being a manager, as well as your staff members, the carers? They also need support. The manager can then support them, coaching them, mentoring them. And you are, as the business owner, you're mentoring and coaching the care manager. So reducing stress and burnout amongst care workers is important for promoting their overall health and well-being, because you don't want them going off sick left, right, and center because they're exhausted, as well as ensuring the delivery of high quality care. Provide opportunities for self-care. Encourage care workers to take breaks and engage in activities that promote self-care, such as exercise, meditation, spending time with loved ones. You can even get them these Apple Watches these days, or a fitness watch. They can do some exercise. I go for a walk every day for 2 hours. So no, it's non-negotiable. Because you as a business owner need to also do some activities that's going to help you with self-care so that you can best serve people. Okay, so self-care is important. Offer training and support. Provide training and support to care workers on stress management, as well as the care manager. They can all be on a course together. Stress management, coping with strategies, self-care. You know, get them a basket of fruit. Some, things little like that is a big thing for them. Okay, this can help them better manage their work-related stress and prevent from burnout. So this is a link here, which is foster a positive work environment, create a positive work environment that promotes open communication, collaboration, and support amongst care workers. This can help reduce stress and burnout by providing a sense of community and social support. And this is a link here, which is the 4 essential tools to reduce your workload stress, the American Institute of Stress. So this is the link here. I'm going to put this, I'll get the team to put this in the chat. Let me see if I can do that. Not at the moment. I've copied it anyway, so I can do that later. Okay, go back to the slide. So, like I said, I clicked the link. It's called 4 Essential Tools to Reduce Your Workload and Stress. This is the American Institute. We also have one for the UK as well. Provide resources for mental health. Offer resources for mental health support, such as counseling service or access to employee assistance programs. I can just see here. See some people just spotting the event, but don't forget this tonight. We do have the 3-day challenge tonight, and it starts at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. American time. I hope that you can join us. It's going to be for about 3 hours. So you're going to need your pen and paper. So back to this, address workload issues. Address workload issues by providing adequate staffing, scheduling, flexibility, and workload management strategies. No point booking someone for a shift if they, 3 o'clock, they've got to pick their children up. Why would you do that? So that's why it's important to know what their schedule is, weekly schedule, not just the one-off when they come for their job. What is it every week? What is their availability so that you know that you can schedule staff members to do the shifts? Okay, because it's no point ringing someone at night time if they've got children that they're looking after and you're asking them to do a night shift when they don't do night shifts. So, just make sure that or that they may have changed schedules for whatever reason and they can't work night for that week and they can do nights the following weekend or whatever. So make sure that you get the weekly availability so that you know who is available for work at a given time. So one of the team members has put in the chat box for you to register for the event tonight, which is Unlock the Vault. So recognize and appreciate care workers. Show appreciation for the hard work of the care workers by providing positive feedback, initiatives, and recognition programs. Employee of the month certificate, treat them to Pamper Day or whatever. Okay, this can help promote job satisfaction and reduce burnout. Care managers, nurses in charge are so stressed to the point of burnout. They have so much legal responsibility. And I know what it's like because I've been there myself. Okay. We are there to support them as the provider. You're the provider. You're there to support your managers. Don't let them struggle by themselves. Support them. Find out how best you can support them. And then that way you've got them for the longevity of working for your organization. Allow them to take the times off. Allow them to be able to recruit. Allow them to be able to take on agencies like yourself to do the work so that the team, the permanent team members aren't stressed. Reducing stress and burnout amongst workers, care workers, requires a comprehensive approach that addresses both individual and systematic factors by prioritizing the well-being of care workers, you, the organization, can promote healthier, more resilient workforce and improve the quality of care provided, because that's the outcome, isn't it? That the care that you provide is of quality. You wouldn't want someone coming in to deliver care to a loved one or whatever that is stressed, tired, and exhausted and going, oh, I'm absolutely shattered. I've been working all day. I haven't had a break and blah, blah, blah. You know, you don't want that. So think about them, okay? Your care workers, think about them that's delivering the care. They need to feel that they're being supported by you as the provider. So we have got our boot camp, which we have March the 14th to the 16th of March. It's a 3-day boot camp as well, okay? I hope you can join us for that. But we have got tonight, which I'm really excited about, the Unlock the Vault 3-day challenge, the Business Healthcare Summit, and it's hosted by myself, but we've also got some guest speakers on tonight. We've got Claire, we've got Tivan, we have got Ruchi, we have got Paul. It's going to be amazing. Actually, Tivan is coming in on Friday. Apologies for that. Tivan is doing Friday at 2 p.m. He's doing Friday, he's doing funding and also finance, business loans, etc. So Tivan is Friday. Tonight is Claire, Ruchi, and Paul. Tonight, we've got Rita tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. And we have got some amazing gifts. We've got some amazing prizes. We're giving away 29,000 worth of prizes. I'm not saying cash, but prizes. But imagine, yeah, we're giving away 29,000 worth of prizes. You get to implement and do things. You will get more than that. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. We are going live tonight, starting at 7 p.m. and we finish on the 24th at 10 p.m. So the hours are from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. American time, it's 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. It is going to be in the group as well. And this is why you need to register so that you can be on the right page. Otherwise, you're going to be looking and think, where is it? It needs to be on the event page where you've registered. I just want to say thank you so much for joining. This is the 4 essential tools to reduce your workload stress. And thank you so much, everyone. I've really enjoyed training you today. And I just want to say thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. Who's coming tonight? Give me a yes in the chat box. Give me some love. Give me some hearts. I want to see some hearts and some love, some comments. Who's coming tonight? Give me a yes. Let's have a look here. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for joining. Let me know you're coming tonight. Give me some yes, I am coming tonight. Excellent. Excellent. The comments are there. The event information is in the comment section. Do join us tonight, 7 p.m. I look forward to seeing you all tonight. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It's afternoon now, but get some rest because tonight is going to be a wonderful experience. And I'm going to show you so much tonight that you're going to be able to implement the things that we show you over the 3 days, because this is what we want you to do. We want you to implement. It's not about just sitting and watching. It's about doing as well. Okay, so hope everyone has enjoyed today. Training the week 8, Build Your CEO Muscles, series 8, episode 8, sorry. We covered how to manage staffing and workforce issues. And I look forward to seeing you tonight, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See me tonight, 7 p.m. Set your alarms. Don't forget, give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that this resonated with you and that you are joining tonight. Let's see if we can have it here. If my team can also just be around. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I want guests. I want more guests on here every single month, because I want people to see that it is achievable, that you can achieve your goals in your healthcare business. Wherever you are in this setup stage, or whether you have set up, you can achieve your goals. You just got to have that vision, and you've got to make it happen as if it's happening today. And this is the reason why I do these weekly trainings, because I want you to feel that way. Just got to. You can make it happen. All of you, whatever goal you are reaching for 2023, make it happen. Right. I'm going to get going now. Thank you for being here, everyone. I look forward to seeing you tonight at 7 p.m. How many have we got registered for tonight so far? Can my team let me know? I know when I last looked, it was 99. I'll just wait. How many have we got registered for tonight? We've got to make it happen. So it's happening. Let's have a look here. When I last looked, it was 100. I'm not sure if it's changed since we've been on here, but wow, we're going to have quite a lot of people. Don't miss out. Do not miss out, because I don't want you to miss out, because it's nice when everyone's online, or, you know, chatting in the chat box, and, you know, I'll be able to see comments as well and read from those comments. So at the moment, we've got 99. Woo woo! Yay! Excellent. So post that 99 so far. Let's make it 100. 120. Excellent. Woo! Let's do this. Right. Let's do this. Let's go, guys. So I'll see you tonight. Have a wonderful couple of hours. I'll see you back here at 7 p.m. online. You've got the link from the event for 7 p.m. tonight. It's not this one now. It is the other one at 7 p.m. Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you all tonight. Take care. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye. See you soon.